morning, friends. It's the next day, or it's Tracey and Boris from Nova Scotia Living. Violet must be with Messiah. 6 o'clock in the morning. It actually looks lighter on my phone than it is outside. I mean, it's not dark, but it's certainly not bright. But on my phone, it looks brighter. We're just leaving to go for our little walk. I'm sure Randall will see us here shortly. But it's kind of cool out this morning. It feels like fall, which, you know, I gotta love that. I'm being serious. I do love fall. All right. Yeah, he walks so good now, really. Unless, you know, something really tickles his fancy, he'll start pulling, but yeah, he walks so good. I had my great big Dunlops on because I thought it was going to be wet, so I'm just clunking along. And I always, when I go for a walk, I'm like, good morning, world. Good morning, trees, bugs, bushes, and beasts. Good morning, rivers and oceans and swamps and bogs, and good morning, bugs, and good morning, Mom. And then I go through all my, like, Grammy and Bumpy and Grammy and Kenny and Donna and my Uncle Raymond and Uncle Bill, my cousin Brendan. I go through everybody. My little cousin Rachel that I never got a chance to meet. Everybody that walks with me in spirit and stuff. And it's just lovely. Just lovely. And yeah, then the birds will come out and see us once in a while, not very often. A deer up the road will cross the road, but not all the time. You know, it's a blue moon this month, I think. We're getting 2 full moons this month. We had one, I think, August 1st. And I think there's Randall. We get one at the very end of the month. So that rarely happens. That's why it's called once in a blue moon. He sees us, Boris. Anyways, I don't got much room on my phone. I gotta take stuff off when I get back. But when I get back, I'll have my shot of vinegar. I'll make my coffee, and I'll go up and edit and unload my phone, because I got to. It's just me and my buddy boy up. We're not walking. I must smell something on the road. But, yeah, and I say, it's a beautiful day today. I am the best person I can be. I'll get things done that I need to get done. I am abundant with love and, you know, stuff like that. I do this whole talk when I go for a walk in the morning, and it really brightens my day. You guys ever do stuff like that? But anyways, I'll be back. Alright, we're back from our walk. I just threw stuff out there for the Randalls because they're out there hooting and hollering, so they'll have their breakfast. And now I'll go in and have my vinegar and coffee and stuff. I just came up here with my coffee. There was just 4 there, but now there's 3. There's, I don't know, 5 or 6 out there, but they're getting their stuff. There. I left them on the trays. Alright, friends, it's 10 after 9. I edited 2 videos upstairs, which is awesome. And I just came down and brought the compost out. But I just took some stuff out of my deep freezer because I want to get back into the swing of making some freezer meals. I still got lots to rotate, but I don't want to overwhelm myself. Now, I'm not doing any of the cooking today. I'm going to let this stuff defrost today, and then I'll do the cooking tomorrow. It's a lot of chicken. I got 3 packs of drumsticks, $6.35, $5.25, $5.61. They were $5.49 a kg. Were they all? $5.49, $5.49. Then I got 2 packs of bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs, $9.04, $8.20, but I paid 50% off of that, and that was $5.49 a kg. And then I have 2 things of chicken breast, bone-in, skin-off chicken breast. $11.14, but I got half price, and it was net. I can't see. Maybe it's on this one. This one was $11.52. Got up before August 18th, 23 this year, but I put it right in the freezer, so it's fine. $8.80 a kg. So there, and then I have 2 packs of hamburger. $10.89 and $10.55. This is lean ground. $9.90 a kg. Over here it's $12.10 a kg. So I'm going to put these on trays and set them out for a couple hours, and I'll put them in the fridge and let them finish defrosting the rest of the day. But we'll be doing some cooking tomorrow. Oh, all right, guys, I took out a little more. I couldn't help it. It's from the upstairs little freezer, not the big freezer. I took out another thing of chicken breast that can go on that tray. And I took out this. I don't know if it's still good. I'm going to defrost it and smell it. It's from March. If it smells freezer burnt, I'll get rid of it. And then I took out, this could be cooked today or tomorrow. It's not going to be for a freezer meal. $4.78 pork rib and sirloin end chops. And then I just took out these that'll go in the fridge freezer there, because I'll use those when I start cooking up some of this stuff. And I'll just put this there. Pork and beef on that one. Chicken breast on that one. Chicken thighs on that one. Chicken drumsticks on that one. And I took out some cabbage rolls made just the beginning of summer. I'm going to do that for supper tonight, so I don't have to make anything. I'll just warm that up, and the kids can have that. Just cover them with a tablecloth. I'll leave them till they start to do. I don't think I can fit that all in my fridge, so I'm going to get a cooler and some ice packs, and I'll just put it in there. Whew. All right, guys, I have not checked back in a bit. It's 12:41. We just got back from a walk, and it is hot out now, at least in the sun. Those guys are over in the shade. I'm going to go in just a second. But, yeah, this morning when I went for a walk, it was 8 degrees. Right now it's like 23. But yeah, 8 degrees, you could certainly feel the shift in the seasons coming. Absolutely. I didn't have a jacket on or anything, but it was cooler, certainly much cooler than it is right now. But yeah, those guys are over there. I'll bring them in and check on things. The kids are all up now. My husband's gone to work, and yeah. Whew. All right, guys, I've not checked back in quite some time. 4:24. I took a picture of these when I took the lids off. Here's the picture. And now I'm going to have to soak that, if I can get that off, hopefully. But yeah, these look like they had maybe 3, maybe 4 cabbage rolls in them, but the only one that won't eat this probably is Maze. He'd want the innards, but not the cabbage rolls, but everybody else likes them, so I'm going to start dishing them out. All right. Here's 2. I ended up cutting them like that. This one's for Messiah. If she wants to put some Parmesan cheese on it, she can. But yeah, this is made with purple cabbage, not green cabbage. I think when I made this, like, there just wasn't green cabbage in the store. But yeah, it doesn't look all that great, but sure will taste all right. Well, good morning, friends. It's the next day from yesterday. I hardly filmed it all yesterday. I don't know. I guess I just needed that. There's Boris, or it's Tracey and Boris from Nova Scotia Living. I don't know. I'll probably end up squishing the 2 days, but today we are going to do a mountain of cooking today, baby. All that meat that I put out on my tabletop yesterday morning, I ended up putting it in a cooler in the afternoon. I didn't have room to put, I could have put an ice pack, but it was still very frozen, so I'm sure it is absolutely fine in the cooler. I'm going to take it out this morning, we're going to start working with it. But right now, I'm just heated up my coffee my husband got me yesterday. Boris and I went for a walk. Violet must be with Messiah again. I had my shot of vinegar, and I put away, my husband made like a beef curry last night, like late at night. But it was too hot to put in the fridge when he went to bed, so he put it in the oven. I just put it in a container and put it in the fridge. So, yeah. I think with those, I think I took out 3 packs of chicken thighs. I'm going to end up boiling them up in Harriet and then deboning them all and using that meat for things. I have 3 things of chicken drumsticks, I think. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with that. And then I got 3 things of bone in, skin off chicken breast. I want to try to make some keto meals and then some not keto meals. And I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I do have 2 packs of hamburger I got to use up. I'm thinking I might make meatballs, like sweet and sour meatballs or whatever, and freeze those. And I have a roast beef in the fridge I got to cook. Maybe I'll make a roast beef dinner tonight for the kids. I don't know. It's about 7:45 in the morning now, so I gotta move and groove and get some things done. But right now I am gonna give myself a little time to enjoy my coffee, just settle, and then we'll start moving. Alright, I'm all done my coffee. I just paid a million friggin' bills. This is the cooler I'm talking about. Yeah. That's defrosted. It's still very cold. Oh, that's still partially frozen. Anyways, before I do that, I gotta clean up this mess, like the curry chicken or beef dishes, and empty the dishwasher and clear the table off. My mother-in-law sent up a bunch of kale and string beans that are already been blanched, yellow beans and green beans. So I'll probably be cooking that up today too. Alright, I'm about to get the dishwasher going. I wiped the stove and the counter off. I got Harriet prepared. Yeah, that's good enough for now. Wipe the table off. There's the kale, but I took out I only have 2 packs of chicken thighs. I might end up doing all the drumsticks too. It's a lot of chicken to boil and debone, but it'd be so versatile in different things. Haven't decided yet. And I took out those 2 things from the cooler. Violet and Boris are eating their breakfast. Maze is up. It's 8:52. I brought out some compost and I emptied the 2 big garbage cans, Oscar the Grouch garbage cans in my porch. Brought those bags out, put fresh bags in. And I fed Randall because they were all out there waiting for me. Like, what the heck, lady? We're waiting for you. So, went and fed them some peanuts. I'm going to wash this chicken and put it in Harriet and get it going. Alright, there it is. It was still very frozen. But that's okay. I broke it apart, gave it a rinse, put it in here. I don't know if I have any onion soup mix. If I do, I'm going to drop it in here. If not, I'll add some salted onions. Oh, I'm listening to Billy Ocean. Caribbean Queen. Anyways, I found some onion soup mix. The Knorr kind. I'm going to add one to this. I'm going to put a smidge of celery seed in there too. Alright guys, I'm still waiting for that chicken to come up. Darn tootin', I'm saving that broth. Like, I'm not just going to take the chicken out and dump the broth. I'm saving that broth. I'll probably cook this kale in that broth, honestly. This has all been washed. I'll probably give it another rinse though, but I'm going to cut the stems, like the hard stems. I find kale, if you look up how to cook kale, it only says like 5 to 7 minutes, but I like it a little tender, more tender. It's like cabbage. I find it takes, I want it nice and tender. It's never going to be like spinach or something, beet greens or anything. That's washed. I'm just going to take the stems off and actually put them right in this bag. Take off that meaty bit. And just cut it up a little bit smaller. Yeah, my mother-in-law has a beautiful garden. She has everything under the sun that you'd eat for supper, at least in these neck of the woods, you know what I mean? She has like potatoes and carrots and corn and beans and peas and kale and I don't know whatever else she does. Maybe garlic and onions. I don't know, but it's a great big garden. And they don't spray it or anything. Like, it's pretty much organic. Like, they plant the next season from stuff from that got the season before. You know what I mean? Take the eyes off the potatoes they cooked last year and all that stuff. So it's very good. Very good. I don't know if you remember if it was last year or the year before, I got a bunch of potatoes from her because she had like a whole pail. Got a bunch of potatoes from her, and some of them were like giant, and there was like a hollow spot in the middle. Not all of them, but some of them. Yes, I think there's one left up in there. I'll make some more of those when I get some supplies. A minute and a half on one side, a minute and a half on the other. Yesterday when I was digging out freezer meals, I found some breakfast sandwiches that I had made with English muffins, bacon and eggs. Boris, don't even think about it. And cheese. And they were from like months ago. So I took them out, they're not freezer burnt. And
my birthday time?
yeah, they probably were. Anyways, I wrapped them up like with saran and foil. A minute and a half on one side, flip it over and do a minute and a half on the other. And they're good as gold. So I'm absolutely going to do that again because, I mean, Maze wouldn't eat it, but like Mally and Zara both really liked it. And that'll be perfect for morning breakfast. You can take it right out of the freezer and do that.
What is it?
Bacon and egg McMuffins. That you don't really eat that stuff. You don't eat egg.
Because I can't have it.
Yeah, so. Alright, stop scratching, bud. So anyways, I'll fast pace this because we've got a lot of cooking to do. And yeah, I am going to do these 2 bags and wait for that chicken to come up to boil. So let's boogie. Alright guys, I'm done that 1 bag. I was just talking to my mother-in-law, this has not been washed, so I'm going to put it in here with some baking soda, let it sit for about 15 minutes, and then rinse it. I didn't see any like bugs or anything, but still, it's got to be washed. And while this is soaking and that chicken is boiling, I will do the other bag of kale. How was it, bud? Good. We just had some Rice Krispies, or crispy rice, the no-name one. All right. Yes. I need. You just give it a good rinse off. After it soaks a bit, this just gets all the heebie-jeebie-unga-mungas out of it. And I will just cover it with water and let it sit. And then we'll start doing the friggin' kale again. I'm going to do it with cold water. And by the time I'm done that other kale, I'll be able to soak that. Just want to get all that wet. Oh. And that will be good for the critters outside. It's filling up. Oh, it's not hard to do, it's just tedious work. I suppose you can probably buy stuff already stemmed, I don't know, but this is going to be so good. Same with those potatoes I was saying. They taste so much better than just store-bought potatoes, like garden potatoes. Right out of the garden potatoes, they taste different, and they're delicious. Anyways, I won't fast-pace this because we got lots of other handsy stuff to do later, but I'm going to be sitting here listening to music while I do this, and that soaks and that boils, so I'll be back. Alright, this is the second batch there, soaking in baking soda and water. I rinsed those really good, and they're sitting in a clean tray. I just shut the chicken off. I'm going to line that pan with foil and take the chicken out. Alright, here's that first batch of greens. They're almost done. I set my timer for 10 minutes once it started boiling like this. And what I'm going to do is grind it up in my food processor so it shreds it and makes it like almost like a paste. And, oh, sorry, Zoe, you snuck up behind me. I have a pan lined here. I'm going to be doing the meatballs. Keto friendly. I think I'm just going to make a whole bunch of keto meatballs. Hydrating some chia seeds. I have some Parmesan, some mustard, some ground flaxseed, 4 eggs, Greek seasoning, pepper, turmeric, celery seed, onion and garlic powder, pink Himalayan salt, hemp seed, and I think that's it. So I'm just going to take those greens out and then get the other greens going, but I'll get those ground up. Sound good, Zai? Yeah. Oh, there's the alarm. Alright, here's the cooked kale. I just put the other bit, I rinsed it, put it on that tray, and dropped it in Harriet over there. So I'm going to put it in here, and I'm just listening to jams. Alright, I think we're about ready to start doing some meatballs. Get some gloves. Roll my sleeves up. Okay. Now this is lean ground beef, so it's a good thing we're adding lots of fat to it. Yeah. Alright. I was thinking about doing sweet and sour meatballs, but I think I'm going to do this all for keto meals. And I might focus more on keto today meals than family meals. And then the next time I'll do more family meals and keto meals, we'll see. I don't know. I'm just winging it. I didn't really have a plan of what I was gonna make. I was just like, I need to take stuff out yesterday to motivate me to keep going. And that's what I did, so la-di-da. Alright, here's all those chia seeds. They look disgusting. They look like some sort of a bug egg. But they're extremely good for you, so I see recipes for chia pudding. I don't think I can stomach that. I don't think I could. It's probably good, but I don't think I could hang. You know those spider eggs, when you touch a spider sac and they all spread, it feels like that's what that is. Okay, I want to put some ground flaxseed in, so I can put that back in the freezer. Oh. I was going to put spinach in this. I'm like, no, I've got kale. I might as well just do the kale. Why not? I'll do that hemp seed in a second. I'm putting 4 eggs in. We'll see how that feels. This is just a concoction. This is all it is. Alright, I'm just going to add a whole bunch of this Greek. Probably good. That was a lot. I was going to add the whole dang thing, but I'll just put a little bit of celery seed, black pepper, turmeric, a wee bit of mustard. Oh, it hasn't been opened, for goodness sakes. Oh, some parm. I just opened this too. My husband just got this from Costco the other day. Onion powder. Garlic powder. This is the pink Himalayan salt. Qu'est-ce que c'est? What do you think? This is that hemp seed powder. No, maize. That pot is hot. Yeah, watch out, bud. Why not? According to you. This is hemp seed powder. And I keep this in the freezer too. Try to squeeze out the air. Organic, raw, blah, blah, blah. And then all of this. Can't get it out. I'll fill that up with water. Move some of this stuff out of the way. Alright. I have a pan here. Oh, just a minute, you guys. I did up all the meatballs. I had to get another pan. I made them big. This is lean ground beef, so it probably won't shrink too much. And I'm thinking for each keto meal, I'd put like 3 meatballs, maybe with a cream cheese sauce that I make. I don't have it today, but I plan on freezing these. And it has all that goodness in there. It smells really good. I got my husband to open that sausage pack I took out of the freezer to make sure it didn't smell freezer burn. It doesn't, so I got to cook that up today. But I'm going to get these in the oven. It's preheated to 400. I'll check it after about 20 minutes, maybe flip them over. They're quite loose, so hopefully they don't fall apart. We'll see. Alright, these meatballs have been in the oven for a half hour. I'm taking them out. I'm going to flip them over and put them in for another 15 maybe. I dumped all the leftover broth that was in here. It's exactly 8 cups. So I'm probably going to make some rice with that for the kids and make a chicken casserole sort of thing. With the chicken thigh meat I'm going to shred up, but I'm going to do this and stick it back in, and I'll bring you back in a bit. It's 11:59. My husband was in here, so I took a little break earlier, but I couldn't wait any longer, so I deboned that chicken while he was talking. These meatballs are done. I didn't cut one open, but they've been in there for like 45 minutes. They gotta be done. They gotta be. There's that. So I'm gonna make some chicken fried rice for kids and some chicken casserole for kids, I think. And yeah, so took this out. I really just took it out. I'm gonna go take out those chicken bones. I emptied the dishwasher, started loading it back up again. I could keep this stuff, but I'm not going to today. So there's a lot of that. I still got a lot of chicken to cook. So anyways, I'm gonna go bring that out, and that's what we'll use for the chicken fried rice and the chicken casserole. Maybe some more too. I don't know yet. All right, it's 12:06. I brought that out. I rinsed 3 packs of drumsticks. I'm gonna make some more of that beautiful broth and debone a whole shite ton of chicken drumsticks, so I have a whole whack of chicken that I can incorporate into different dishes. I know it's going to be a pain in the butt to do all these drumsticks, but I don't want to cook drumsticks and freeze them. You can do it, but sometimes they're just soggy. I don't know. Anyways, that's what my plan is. Anyways, I'm going to fill this up with water, put some onion soup mix in it, put some celery seed, put some turmeric and pepper, and let it go. All right, well, I'm waiting for that to come up. I'm preheating the oven to 350 now. I'm going to get this roast beef in the oven. The kids are going to have a roast beef dinner tonight. I'll do up some potatoes, and I got some string beans from my mother-in-law, and that'll be their supper. This has to be cooked today. So I just washed a little roaster here. I'll put some onions in the bottom, smother it with steak seasoning, and get it in the oven. I just kind of scored it. I'm going to rub some seasoning all up in it and flip it over and do the same to the other side. Just put some onions in here too. I'm just going to put a drizzle of that broth in here and stick it in the oven. Alright guys, I just took those sausages out of that pack. I'm putting them right on the meatball pan. I didn't even do anything with the drippings. I put the meatballs in here. This is the leftover kale. I'll do something with after, but I just put it in there. There's that broth. The chicken's still on the stove, hasn't come up yet. I'm going to stick this in with the roast beef just on a different rack and let it go. I did not poke holes in this like I usually would boil sausages and then fry them. But I'm going to bake them. I'll flip them over after a half hour or so. I'm not very good at cooking sausages this way, but I want to try to keep the fat, as much fat inside of it as I possibly can. Maybe 20 minutes, and I'll flip them over. And then we'll do something with them after they're all cooked. Alright, that's those 3 packs of bone-in, skin-off chicken breast. I'm going to try to debone it and slice it up, put it in this pan, and fry it up. That's going to go with the sausages I have in the oven, which I'm about to flip over. I won't get you to watch me do that because I've been getting you to watch a whole bunch of stuff today. But I peeled those potatoes. Oh, that's going good. I have the pan here ready for it to come out when it's time. I didn't do a full pot because I don't need to do a full pot. It's just that's going to go with the roast beef tonight for supper. And yeah, so I'm going to deal with those after I flip the sausages. They're in there. Alright, it's 1:32. I cut all that up as best as I could. I'm going to fry this up, and then I'll take the sausages out and coin those up and add it to it and add a few other things to it. And that's going to be yeah. I have cauliflower rice. I'll figure out what else I can put in here. Alright, I took those out. They should be done. I'm going to let them cool. I took that out. It's very yellow because of the turmeric. I'm going to let that cool down. I need to get something to fry that up with. I don't have any olive oil left. I'm going to see. If not, I'll throw it. And I don't have any bacon grease. Dang it. If I had coconut oil or a big old blob of butter. Alright, butter it is. I found a can of coconut milk in there, and that's, I could make a sauce for that and the meatballs maybe. I don't know yet. Haven't decided. I have a meeting around 5 o'clock, I think it is. So I don't know if I'll get a chance to finish everything before then, but I will pack everything up in the fridge. That's a big old hunk. Hunka burning love. But I need something to fry this in. And that's what I have to do. And once those sausages cool down a bit, I'll cut them up and put them in this and season it up with some stuff. I don't know what yet. I found my organic, gluten-free, vegan that doesn't have anchovies in it. Worcestershire sauce has anchovies in it. This does not. I'll add a smidge of that. What else can I do? Well, like, they're hot Italian sausages, so I should go on that theme. Throw some of this complete seasoning. What is in this? What is in it? Ingredients: dehydrated vegetables, garlic, onion, salt, spices, herbs. Yeah, I don't know. I'll put some of that in. And turmeric, of course, and pepper. Pepper's there. And onion, garlic powder. It's going to have a lot of flavor anyways, like with that sausage. Maybe I'll put some Italian seasoning in too. And like when I go to eat this, I would eat it with something else, eggs or greens or something. I could put the rest of that kale in here. Maybe I'll do that. Yes, that's what I'll do. Once this is cooked up, mostly cooked up, I'll start adding the sausage and the greens, and they'll start to get to know one another. I'm just waiting for that to melt. And fry that all up together. I want to make some chicken fried rice for the kids with some of that chicken. And I want to make a chicken casserole or two. I have cream of mushroom soup. I do have some chicken bouillon. I do have milk. And I'm pretty sure I have cheese. It's going to be one of those, you have a scoop of that and a scoop of salad kind of supper. But it'll go in the freezer. Not the salad, of course. Because it's going to be ooey gooey, tasty, yummy, not the most healthiest kind of thing. But, yeah, I think that's what I'll do. If there's chicken left over, I might just keep it in the fridge because I have chicken fajita kits, and maybe I will do chicken fajitas tomorrow for supper. And I can just use some of that. Come on. I'll bring you back when this starts frying up a little better. Alright, that chicken is almost done. I'm just starting to cut up, well, sausage, and I have a bag of this cauliflower rice in the microwave. So we're going to add it all to the pot. Alright, I added all the sausage. Going to get that cauliflower rice out soon. I think I'm going to add that coconut milk to this. I added some chia seeds too. I soaked them and put them in here. A good amount because it's a big old pan full of stuff. and there's good fats in that. Let me get the kale. Kale. And whenever you want to put an extra love in whatever you're making, you just set your intention and put it in. This is good stuff. This will help us grow. This will help nourish our bodies. And it's just all a good thing. Made with love. Gosh. I need a bigger pan. That looks like scrambled eggs, that chicken. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot. I'll scrape out the rest of that in a minute. Now, if I had more energy, I'd scramble up some eggs and put it in here too, but I'll just have eggs when I actually eat this. Just trying to get it all incorporated good. I am going to throw some flaxseed in here too, but I'll do that after it's just about done. I wonder if I could put egg in here, just raw, and let it cook that way. Probably could, but... Sounds like I heard an elephant upstairs. Jeez. Okay, what was I going to get? Oh, that coconut milk. I'll put these chia seeds back too, because I'll end up knocking them over. And that'd be a waste. Oh. Who's that? They hung up on me. Coconut milk, 15 grams of fat per 1/3 cup. 3 carbs. So I'm using this whole can and it's a giant pan of stuff. It's worth it to me. It's worth it. And it might come out kind of sludgy right now, but it will loosen up. And that little bit of broth that's in the bottom there, it will have the coconut milk mixed with it. I know I was going to use this for a sauce for those meatballs. I don't know quite what I'm doing with those meatballs yet, but I'll figure something out. Let's see. Oh. It will loosen up just like milk. So it's going to be like a great big sludge of meat and fat, a little bit of greens, but good greens, good spices. I'm going to have to get more of that coconut milk. I forgot that it's keto friendly. wonder if there's any sour cream left in the fridge. There he is. There he is. I might not use all of it. Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It'll just make it nice and smooth and silky. I'll taste it here in a minute to see. I'll get a little bit of sausage, a little bit of chicken, a little bit of greens, and we'll see. Alright, now just, the dishwasher's done. I just need to let it cool down and then I can load up all my other new dirty dishes. Oh, what time is it? 2:15. Not bad. I'll turn those potatoes on around 3:30 so I can get all the kids' food, supper done early so I can prepare myself. I might have a shower for my appointment after. And I still have 1 pack of pork chops in the cooler. I'm just going to put it in the fridge. I don't think I'm going to mess with that today. It'll be fine. Because I think we did pretty darn good today. We got a lot of stuff cooked up. I don't know if I'll get this in containers yet because I want it to cool down a lot before I do. But I can cover it and everything until after my appointment. We'll see. And I still need to make some friggin' pasta. That's probably what I'll do after this. Alright. A bit of chicken. A bit of sausage. A bit of greens. Tastes more like that sausage than anything, but that's alright. That's not a bad taste. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm going to turn this way down on low and let it simmer for a little while. I'll put this sour cream in the fridge. Empty the dishwasher. I'm going to take that pot, Harriet pot, just has the leftover chicken broth. I gotta take that off the stove. That way I can get a pot going for pasta. And then I can start making a chicken casserole. I do have a bag of broccoli. I can probably put that in there, so it makes it a little bit healthy. We'll see. Alright, I gotta plug you guys in. You're at 12%. This is water for pasta. That is for basmati rice. I just used some of that broth. I used, oh gosh, look at this beauty. I don't know if you can see that. Spider's pulling up a hornet or something. Hello, Mr. Spider. Coming to my parlor, said the spider to the fly. Anyways, beautiful. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's basmati rice, 2 cups of rice, 3 cups of water. Bring it to a boil. Throw a blob of butter in it. Any spices you want. Put a lid on it and take it off the heat for 20 minutes. I'm doubling that recipe. There's still little bits of kale in there, which is awesome. And I'm going to throw some curry powder and maybe some pataks in there. So it'll be like curry chicken rice. And yeah. Yeah, I need to dig out, I don't know what pasta I have for a chicken casserole. I don't have any Alfredo sauce or anything, so I'll use the rest of that sour cream and milk. And what else? I don't know. I'll figure something out. I found some of those twisty noodles. That much. Found some of that. I have 2 packs of spaghetti, but I want to use up this stuff. And I smell this little bit of spaghetti. I'm going to throw that in there too. No, I know. Yeah. Alright guys, I boiled pasta. The rice is off the heat with the lid on it. Woo. I steamed broccoli. I was on the phone then. So I put that in. I ground up some cheese. I opened 4 cans of cream of mushroom. I need to get the milk and that bit of sour cream out. I got Parmesan cheese, some chicken bouillon. Oh, just wondering if I'm forgetting anything. I can't remember. I gotta remember this isn't a mac and cheese, it's a chicken casserole. Chicken. I didn't make a roux or anything. I could have, but I am not today. It's 3:17. I was talking to my sister-in-law, and my husband went to town a little while ago. He's not back yet, so I don't know. He was going to pick up a few things that we were out of. So this is still quite warm. I am just going to add all this. I might get 2 casseroles out of it. I don't know. We'll see. One, I do have a 5th can there if I need it. I don't know. I'm terrible at this. I'm not going to bake this. I will freeze it once it's all assembled, and then when I do go to use it, I will defrost it in the oven. I mean, if I took it out the night before, I could defrost it. I'm really lazy about that. I usually take it out the same day I cook it. Put it in when it's frozen, just bake it low and slow. And turns out fine. Turns out fine. Try to move this around a little bit, and then I can add some more stuff. I need to get the milk too. I might need to loosen it up a bit. There. This is just chicken bouillon, like the liquid kind, to make it extra chickeny. Gotta get a bit of Parmesan from the other side. I'm gonna put a little onion garlic powder. Ooh, I gotta check that roast beef. I haven't looked at it since I put it in there. At 350, it's probably done. That's garlic powder. That's onion powder. All mixed up. Still gotta add broccoli, cheese, and chicken. I don't have any cream of chicken, or I would have put that, but hence the chicken bouillon. I'm not adding any more salt to, like I didn't add salt to it, but I'm sure there's plenty of salt in all of that. And this broccoli is hot. I'm just gonna get a knife and crudely chop it like that. I don't know the knives. Gotta turn the dishwasher on again. Alright, good enough. Try to get all the bits I can. Alright. Put that in there, then I'll get some chicken. I'll throw a little cheese in it, and then I will put some cheese on top of it. So there's a little green in here. If I had frozen peas, I would have put that in there, but broccoli's even better. And a little bit of milk, because I do want to loosen that up a little. Bring that around. Oh. One of my big frying pan lids. Now this didn't shred up, so. And we'll put some on top. Yeah, I'll go get a couple of those silver pans, and then I can mix it a bit better once they're in the two pans. Just this bowl's so big and deep, so I'll be right back. All right. I just tasted that. Not keto at all, but I wanted to make sure it had flavor, and it does. I'm glad I didn't add any salt because there's plenty presenting itself in there. Oh, I gotta move this crap out of the way. I keep all those like sour cream containers and stuff till they don't serve a purpose anymore, but you can reuse those for food storage and stuff. Freezer meals if you want to. Now, should I just lift it up? Should I spray it? I don't know. I'm gonna spray it, even though it's probably pointless. I'm going to rinse these off again. I could stretch and make 3 probably. We'll see. There's that. All right. We'll use that later to scrape the bowl. I just wiped the table off this section anyway. A little little while ago. So. Two good big casseroles. I still have one at Thanksgiving. I could do that. That would be good. Perhaps. Just try to get the rest of that sauce over there. Alright, done. I still need to debone all those dang drumsticks. But I'll use a lot of that chicken for the curry rice that I'm making, curried fried rice that I'm making for the kids. Oh, I should get a picture because it looks beautiful. Looks friggin' really creamy and delicious. Well, just so you can get a better look at it. Yum. All right, I just sat here and put the cheese on. I didn't feel like walking back over there. Now I will let it cool down a little bit. I'll probably just cover it with a towel for about a half hour. Then I'll cover it with foil and put it in one of those big Ziploc bags, label it with the date and what it is, and stick it in the freezer until it comes time to eat, and we'll be good. Alright, I want to wipe this table off. There's squished cheese on there, but see that beauty right there, that coffee? My husband just got home. I'm going to have it too because I've had a busy day. And I have this out. I'm going to freeze that leftover broth because I can use it as a chicken soup in September or something like that. It's too good to throw away. I can't do it. Not in good faith, I can't do it. So I use that. The pins over there don't always have pins, but sometimes I do. I know you can buy fancy things that hold bags online, but I don't have this, so I use this. And then I'm just going to dump it in there and try to seal it up and freeze it till it comes time to use it. Excellent. And then she's full. Oh no. Gosh darn it. Yeah. Love it when that happens. You know, makes it fun. Anyways, it was supposed to be smooth, but I'm not that smooth. Okay. trying to get as much of that air out as I can. There. Excellent. I'll get you out. You can't really see there. So yeah, I didn't get it all out, but I'll use it up within the month. But this is going to go in the freezer too with those 2 casseroles. See the squished cheese? I got to get that taken care of. And then over here, the dishwasher's going again. I put the leftover chicken here in a container and put it in the fridge for fajitas. Potatoes, I just have them on like medium. That's got to be done. Ooh, I haven't fluffed it yet. That looks good. Hopefully it's nice and curry-y. I'll let it cool, and I'm going to be putting chicken in that and kind of fry it up a little bit. Not tonight probably, unless it's late tonight, because fried rice is better when it's cold to fry it. But at least it's cooked. Alright guys, I just wiped the table off. I'll show you the little haul my husband got. He got milk, because we're just about out. 2 things of cauliflower rice. Awesome. He got some canned stuff, because we don't have any. I need to probably can some sometime soon, but sliced carrots, peas, corn, peas, carrots. Alright. He got 4 cans of diced tomatoes. Diced. Ooh. And he got some Frank's hot sauce. Thank the Lord above. We've been out and I've missed it. He got the thing came off as vegetable oil. He got some Allen's vinegar. He got some HP sauce. He got 2 things of concentrated chicken bouillon. And is that everything? No, he has a Dollarama bag here. And my coffee, which I'm actually going to drink it because, yeah, I need it. I have some string beans in the fridge I'm going to boil up. The yellow beans that my mother-in-law gave me, she said they're blanched already. They could go in the freezer, but I'm going to cook some of those up to go with the roast beef. This is from the dollar store. Some bread, because we're completely out. Who knows? Maybe I'll start making bread again. 2 things of bread. Got himself a razor. Bic comfort razor. I asked him if he goes to the dollar store to pick up 2 headphones for Misha and Maze because I need some for school, not the earbuds. I need headphones. And I don't want to go buy big fancy ones because they're expensive. Some Q-tips. Oh, you got a little baby one. That's good. I can keep in my bag. When I used to pack his lunch, when he would bring his lunch, because he worked here most of the time. Right now he has an office here, but I had one of those in his lunch kettle. And get a little thing of salt and pepper. And that's everything. So now I'm going to put this away, get those beans out. I'm waiting for the dishwasher to be done so I can load her up again. And I still got to debone those dang chicken drumsticks. But I'm focusing on supper right now. Yeah, I gotta get the kids bed. Then I can deal with that. And I'll probably just put that chicken meat in the fridge, and tomorrow I'll fry up some curry rice with chicken. Maybe put some corn or peas in it too, maybe. What a day, huh? Anyways, I'll be back. Alright, there's the blanched yellow beans. I'm just going to put some in here and boil them. And when they're done, I'll strain them, put some butter and salt and pepper. And that can go along with it. Alright, it's 4:35. My meeting starts at 5, so I gotta boogie. I mashed up those potatoes, put some butter, salt, and pepper. butter, salt, and pepper. And there's the roast beef. I just sliced it up. Those are garden fresh beans. They're going to be so delicious. Yeah, now I can just whip up some plates and everybody will have their bellies full. Alright, this one's Misha's. Some roast beef, potatoes, and beans. Maze's, he just had some chicken a little while ago, so he's not that hungry. Some roast beef, one potato ball, one bean, because he doesn't want any, but he's got to have one. Alright, there they are. They're going to go right in the deep freezer. Alright, I'm just clearing up the supper mess. This is the leftovers. I don't think Mally got her plate. I don't think. So I did a plate up for her. It's enough for a couple of these for the fridge. I won't bother putting them in the freezer because they'll probably be eaten tomorrow or the next day at the latest. But, yeah, don't they look purty? Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it, Violet. I think what I'm going to do with these is put them in sandwich bags and put it in a Ziploc bag for the freezer. Put like 3 in a bag at a time. So when I go to eat it, I'll take it out and I'll smother it with cheese or scramble it up. Just break it up and scramble it in an egg or something. I just don't want these sitting out in the fridge. I don't got room for it, 1. And 2, I don't want them to, I don't know, get dried out or anything like that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll just put it in here and then in one of these. And 3, maybe 4 a meal. And we'll get a few meals out of it. Alright guys, I'm using these crappy gloves. They're like the hair dye gloves. Just I'm running low on my good ones. So I'll save those for peeling and, you know, getting my hands real dirty. Well, I don't need 2 of them. I'll get some of these out. And I'll just try to squeeze some air out of them, and I'll try to incorporate this into Dad did. Were you sleeping?
No.
Oh.
I was laying in bed.
Oh.
My hair's nappy.
No, your eyes just look sleepy like you just woke up. Yeah.
I woke up at 7 in the morning.
Oh, woke up at 7, did ya?
Yeah.
Try 5 o'clock.
No.
Anyways, yeah, I'll try to squeeze all the air out of this and put it in that, and I'll just incorporate it. here's that rice. I'm gonna kind of fluff it up if I can and stick it in one of these bags. My husband got back, got me a little box. Well, there's 40 in there. That's good. So I have been running the dishwasher all friggin' day long. No joke. There. Oh, there, all fits. I didn't need one of the extra large, just a large one. Oh, the Pixies are playing now. Here comes your man. I still love the Pixies. Still do. Frank Black, the lead singer. Fantastic. Anyways, there's the drumstick chicken. That's going in the fridge too.
Well, hey friends, it's Tracey from another day. I didn't have an ending on this video. Yeah, I put the rice and chicken in the freezer, or fridge, that evening, and I did work with it the next day, but that'll be in a different video. I felt accomplished getting all that stuff done. The meatballs and the chicken sausage concoction and the 2 casseroles and the heck else did I do? I don't know, dealt with all that kale, which was great, and made a roast beef dinner, which was great. And yeah, but thanks so much for hanging out with me and just letting me bumble along, and you guys just keeping me company. Really, I really appreciate it. It's cool just to, I don't know, have people hang out with me. You know what I mean? So anyways, I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love ya. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, okay, guys, with that, I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.